Okay. So you wanted a very honest opinion about Bender's Will 2 because you're not satisfied with other YouTubers' response. Personally, I'd give this a 5 out of 10. Alright. The reason being is because you only get to the good shit when you're end game. Alright. Now I can't like see you'd be like Cap, if it's good at the end, then why'd you give it a 5? I do not have the tolerance to grind up to the end. Honestly, this bandits and repeatable quests, you're just spamming the same quests. I'm not the type of person to sit there like me. I'm very impatient, so just sitting here spamming the same quest, that's not really my type of style. I like just immediately getting put in front of all the good shit. Like imagine you go to an area where people are giving away food, and then the first foods you have to eat are shit, but then the last foods are the best. I will not eat the first fucking food. That is disgusting. I don't like it. Alright? Now it's the same thing with this game. The fun part of the game is at the end. And I have to go through the boring shit in order to get to the end. So therefore, I'm not gonna fucking grind. It's boring as shit, you know. That's just how I am. You know. I need to stop saying cause like niggas need to stop saying No, I'm just playing with you. Anyways, from the combat, the bending combat's pretty interesting, but you run out of chi really quick if you're not maxed out. So you're not gonna get much of that. You're gonna be forced to have to punch, and then the punching combat is so shit. Just now I realized that I didn't say anything about the combat. Alright, basically how the combat works is if you punch somebody, they get stunned and have to suffer an entire combo. They get stunned so long that you can also land an M2 on them. Now that it makes no sense. And on top of that, when you finish your M1 combo, your punching gets stunned. You get paralyzed. I don't get why the fuck do I get paralyzed? When I throw hands in real life, I don't get paralyzed. When people punch me, I don't get paralyzed. Like, the fact that you have to sit there and eat the entire combo because the punch has a stun, it looks like you're punching the dust off of somebody. Like, everyone's fucking dirty in the game. Nobody showers. You punch somebody, and dust particles start flying all over the map. And yeah, that's pretty much combat. The game looked like it got cyberpunked. You know what I'm saying? It got released way too early, to the point where it's like everything looks rushed and lazy. Like for an example, look at this AI. The AIs don't even jump. Okay, they chase you and they punch you. That's all they do. Chase and punch. They don't do anything more or anything less. Chase, punch. They don't block. And it's like this for every single NPC in the game that I've came across, which were bandits, pirates, and the one in between, raiders. Yeah, all of those guys just run and punch. I don't know if there's a boss that kicks rocks at you, or does some type of Jinjuriki shit, and someone's a big ass demon. But right now I don't see that. There probably is, because I'm not finna grind up to that level. It's too much. But yeah, overall I rate this a 5 out of 10. Reason being is because I can't progress to the end, so that decreases like 4 marks off of the game. But then reason I'd give it a 5 is because of the pro bending arena and how fun it is. You don't have to sit here punching bandits. The second you get your first boulder throw, you just go to pro bending arena with a couple of friends, or find some random ass niggas in the server, and you just have fun over there. Like that's what I did. And yeah, I like throwing checkers. I like throwing checkers at people because that's what you do in pro bending. You whip checkers at niggas and they fall off the map. It's sick. Well, yeah, honestly there's a lot of map bugs too. Like there's areas where there's floating grass. There's areas where you cannot get out of. Thankfully, it doesn't save where you leave. So if I leave right here, I will spawn back in the village, thankfully, because there's areas where you cannot get out of. And you can't reset either, which is a bummer. So, and as for the devs aren't toxic at all, bro. So don't hate on them. These devs are actually cool. They're not fucking retards. They're not dickheads. They're not like GPO. Don't worry. Man, they're actual cool people. So yeah, don't hate on them. Matter of fact, go ahead and purchase one of these. Give them some support. I was about to shout this man out, but man, that's some weird shit, bro. But I'm gonna turn that off, bro. He lost his chance. Anyways, as for lighting, I don't give a fuck about lighting. Visuals don't matter in any game. The gameplay matters the most. Alright? Because, you know, visuals equals clickbait. Alright? The only thing visuals is there is to make you say, whoa, it looks cool. Not is cool. It looks cool. You see, you can get debated like that. That's why I don't care about visuals anymore. Gameplay matters the most because gameplay is what makes you stick to the game. The game could be a fucking cube game and people will still play it because the gameplay is good. But if the visuals is top tier but the gameplay is shit, niggas will get bored of it. For instance, this game. The progression is quite boring, but the visuals are decent. You know, there's gotta be a balance. They have it a little bit, it's a little balanced out for visuals and gameplay. You know, it doesn't have to be 100% balanced, like 50-50 on each side. No, it's just you can't have too good visuals and shit gameplay, or shit gameplay. I mean, good gameplay and shit visuals. You gotta have a mixture. Maybe the visuals is below decent, but the gameplay is like in the middle or slightly higher. You know, like it's gotta be a balance, and that's what makes your game good. Last thing I want to point out is for you future devs and your future games. I know you guys feel like if there's nothing to do in the game, we're gonna get bored, and that is totally wrong. What I mean by this is I don't want to have to sit there and always have shit to do. Alright, now a lot of games lack this. They think that if the player has nothing to do, he's just gonna get bored, so they add all these other grinding things for people to be busy on. Here's the thing, nobody likes being busy. Notice how when games give you freedom, they last a lot longer, even with players that are maxed out. For an example, Rogue. When you max out your class and shit, you have freedom. You're not forced to keep progressing and keep making your character stronger. No, you can run around the map, maybe RP a little bit. You can help others. You could be free. You know, a lot of games lack this. I don't know why. I mean, I can see why they do that. They feel like if you're not doing anything, you're gonna get bored. But it's actually the exact opposite. You know, we need some type of freedom. We need that free space to cool off from all the grinding. But yeah, can I think of a game, another game that has the freedom mechanic to it? Oh, very good, very good. Awesome, yes. Black Magic is another one. You're not forced to just keep fighting people. You know, you can just sit back, chill, and talk to the boys. You know. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. 5 out of 10. Alright. It's half-half. That's my opinion on this game. You guys can tell me yours in the comments. I do read comments. I read comments, but after like 3 days of the upload, I just like not click on them because I feel like the comments are old. And I just find it awkward. I don't know if that's like if I should do that or not, but like I find it awkward replying to someone like a month later or a week later. I just find it weird. So yeah, go ahead and tell me how you feel about the game in the comments. The devs aren't toxic again, you know, fuck with them, they're cool. And shit, peace. That's it.